Okay, parents, do you ever feel like the kids have taken over the house with all of their toys, clothes, gear? And guess what? They just got more over the holidays. This is my world.
Oh, wow.
24/7.
And I know a lot of folks can relate to this. KonMari consultant Ashley Barber with Simply Maven is here with her top tips for tidying up with the kids. Welcome to the show, Ashley. Happy New Year.
Hey, Happy New Year.
And as a quick refresher, so Marie Kondo wrote this book about decluttering our lives and only holding on to things that spark joy. And today's segments are really about extending that to the kids' areas of the home, which could be the whole house.
Exactly. That's actually tip number one, right? Is setting some limits on what areas of the house are we going to allow the kids' stuff to come into. And that's for every family to decide, right? But once we set those limits, we want to stick to it, you know? And ideally, just to make things feel simple and not too overwhelming, try to choose one, maybe two spaces in the home, like the playroom and the bedroom.
Where toys are allowed?
Where toys are allowed, yeah.
Okay.
Like outside. So
we don't put away.
We don't have a playroom.
Yeah.
So when Legos are being built, it's like a dining room table, or my younger son likes to sit on the floor. And then I kind of get, okay, when you're done, you need to put it somewhere because we need our space back.
Right.
And so there has to be that designated area where they can hang out and do it. But then the Legos and everything gets all over the place, their shoes. So it's interesting to see how you set those limits with them, and then once the habit is formed, right?
Yeah, exactly. And I'm all about play and letting the kids just play and have fun. And when we're done, letting things go back to their home, right? So setting limits on where those spaces are going to be that the toys are going to live, and then also making it really clear where that home is so that when we are done, we can put it away. It's not complicated. It's easy to do, and we can go back to using the space the way that the rest of the family needs to use it.
A little later on in today's show, we're going to get into ways that we can organize these items. But before parents just run out and start buying like bins or things to organize.
I've done that so many times. Buy all the bins and then I don't know what I'm doing with it.
And is that a common thing that parents are then left wondering what to do?
100%. And it's and getting the more bins, it's a quick fix, right? But it doesn't put in that habit that's really going to kind of keep a handle on things. I mean, eventually we're going to run out of space. So once we set those boundaries, we should really try to respect them. I recommend doing a review. Kids are constantly growing, their interests are changing, things break, pieces get lost. So before you go out to get more bins or more furniture or allocate more space, just do a check. Is everything still in good shape? Are the kids still playing with it? Is it still age appropriate? That kind of thing.
And you also recommend rotating toys by season, right? So like some of the outdoor summer stuff don't have in the area.
Sure, yeah, if the kids aren't really playing with it and it's not the right time of year for it, absolutely it can be stored away. Another option is, you know, sometimes they play with it, they get tired of it, they move on to the next thing. So those things can kind of be stored away. I mean, if you want to keep your space, if you have limited space and you're trying to keep it from looking cluttered, just have a few select things out, and then when it's time for maybe they kind of need a refresher, swap it out with some toys that you'd stored away for a little bit so the old toys feel new.
Very quickly, before we go to break, I know that one of the tenets of the KonMari method, when you're doing clothing, for instance, is to take all the clothing in your entire house, every closet, put it in one place. When doing the toy organization method, should we be doing that same thing? Pull all the toys from the whole house?
Ideally, yes. It really kind of depends on the ages of the kids and how involved you're going to have them be in the process. But in order to have an idea of what you actually own, there's nothing like seeing it all in one place.
Yeah, and then you see how overwhelming that pile can be. Okay, wait, we do have to take a quick break, but Ashley is going to share how to get the kids involved with tidying up. That's coming up right after the break.
We are back with local KonMari consultant Ashley Barber, and before the break, we talked to Ashley about setting a limit on the spaces where toys could be stored, because the key to organization really is simplicity and not having too many things.
Yes, it's way easier to organize less stuff, and it's best not to organize clutter. So the more we can simplify, the better.
Okay, well, let's get started, because we talked about the one tip, and then let's give everything a home, which is your second tip.
Yeah, giving everything a home, really important. The reason things don't get put away is because people either don't know where it goes or it's too hard. So if we're really clear where things live and we make it easy to figure that out, then it's easier for everyone to get on the same page. Kids, partners, spouses, even housekeepers. So giving everything a home, maybe even having bins or labels. So, you know, having a bin for the building blocks or a bin for the board games and puzzles and art supplies. It makes it a lot more clear where everything should live, and it's easier to put things away.
It seems like when it comes especially to toys, there's so many different categories, though, that it might be hard to sort. But you say a critical part of organization as well is breaking these toys up into different categories. How do we do that?
I think it helps you make a lot more sense of everything when you create the categories. And then if you really are overwhelmed, then you can kind of just tackle one category at a time. So just look at all the board games and the puzzles and decide what's the right amount for the family. You know, what about the things that we build with, the Legos, the building blocks, all that kind of stuff. And then same thing with the art supply, so kind of taking a look at each one. And then once you have it, you can actually store it in the bins. And I always recommend, if your space allows for it, to store things vertically. That's kind of like a classic KonMari tip, because when you do it vertically, then you can actually see everything in there. A lot of times we tend to stack things, but then things are hidden. And to get to the thing at the bottom, we have to pull everything out of the drawer.
And ruin the stack.
And, well, and leave it on the floor.
Exactly, that's reality.
It's easier to just take it out, and that can even go for the, you know, markers and crayons. I mean, just kind of grouping things and the way they can actually see everything in there. They can take out what they need and then just put it back without having to dump everything out.
And you're also not searching, well, I know I have paper here somewhere, and let me look for the crayons, because that's somewhere here too. Everything's in one space. What I love too is when your kids are old enough and can handle these tasks, you say involve them.
Absolutely.
Because they know what they want, and they're going to be the ones, hopefully, to put it away, right?
No, your job never gets easier if you don't delegate some of this, right? So it's absolutely essential that you get them involved. And you know what? Every time I work with kids, they actually start to enjoy the independence and getting to have a say. So involve them in, what are your favorite toys? Do you love these puzzles? Do you love all these books or whatever it is? They have opinions, you know?
Oh, sure they do.
And they'll let you know. They will let you know what they really want, and then the things that they don't really care for. So you'd be amazed at how much you probably could declutter if you just asked them.
And even when they are very, very young, Ashley, how appropriate is it to involve them so that they're learning this process from a very early age?
Well, my kids are still pretty young, and I've got them involved as well, just mostly through role modeling, and then just helping them with it. So we play games, you know, who can put all the blue Legos in the bin first, or I'm going to do the blue Legos, you do the yellow Legos, or whatever it is. I've got boys, they love to play basketball and try to shoot the things into the bin, so that kind of makes it fun too.
Cool.
Yeah, and then, I mean, even my little 18-month-old can pick this bin up and put it on a shelf, you know, so with some assistance, and if I show them where it goes. So it's never too early to kind of at least start introducing them to the idea of putting things back where they belong.
And I think it's great too in this particular method, if you have a small space or just a room designated to play, you can have that freedom of, let's take it out, let's pick it up and put it away. You know, they're going to do it at school, so you might as well start learning this now.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, they do learn it at school, and so this is just reinforcing that behavior at home as well.
And being a good role model, you touched on that, but you say that's also critical, showing children how important it is and how much joy being organized brings you.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, it's really hard to teach what we don't know how to do, and it's a little unfair to ask our kids to do things that we're not doing ourselves. So make sure that you're setting a good example by putting your own things away, you know, at the end of the day, or keeping your own spaces clean. And then that way they can kind of take that cue from you too.
And real quickly, there's a little book to help out too. We can all read this as a family, right?
Yeah, so Marie recently just released this book, Kiki and Jackson. It's actually all about tidying with kids. It's a story of two friends, one who loves to sort, one who loves to collect, and kind of how they learn from each other to kind of keep things neat.
Well, Ashley Barber, thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Thanks for having me.
Great tips for sure. And we're going to share more of Ashley's tips on our website. That's HoustonLife.tv.